86 Lebanese, 14 Britons, 4 Americans, and others, totaling up to 286 non-Nigerians, foreigners, were awarded the Nigerian citizenship by the president. Pay attention. 4 Americans, 14 Britons. We have people from Germany, we have people from Italy. These guys love this country so much that they want to be part of what is going on here. Now, about 78 of these people, these 286 new Nigerians, got their citizenship by naturalization, meaning that these people have lived in Nigeria for a minimum of 10 years. Now, in some countries, you have to live for a minimum of 15 years in order to be accepted by naturalization. But these foreigners, I'm very particular about the people from the western coast. They lived here for a minimum of 10 years. Some have lived there for 40 years, some for 50 years. Some of these people applied for citizenship for 20 years and counting. They kept applying that they want to be part of this country. Yet, it would surprise you that many of us think that this is the worst country to live in, that Nigeria is a failed state, and that greener pastures are only found in Europe. If you're just joining me, my name is Edika Nobot and I am your host. This is Isaac News, where we bring you news of the good things happening in our country. So please, I would like you to like this video, share and subscribe. And if you're sure you are not anti-good news, you are not allergic to good things, please like this video. Thank you very much.
Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the federal government on Thursday in Abuja conferred Nigerian citizenship to 286 foreigners, including 86 Lebanese, 14 Britons, and 4 Americans. The affected foreign nationals were conferred with the status of Nigerian citizenship by President Muhammad Buhari following an approval by the Federal Executive Council. 208 of the deserving persons were conferred citizenship status by naturalization. The remaining 78 were conferred with the same status by registration after they officially recited the Oath of Allegiance and the Nigerian National Pledge.
I hope that the video you just watched now, has, sent some shivers down your spine. People are leaving their country because there's something they are seeing in this country. There's something they are saying that you may not see, and it's my job and of others to bring this to your face and bring this to your attention. People, good things are happening in our country. Bad things are happening in our country. Ugly things are happening in our country. But when we choose to only propagate the bad and the ugly, it gives us a very one-sided view of Nigeria. In order to have a balanced view of this country, it is important that you don't just hear negative news about the country, that you don't just hear bad news, you also pay attention to the good things happening, so it can help you not hate Nigeria and not be resentful about your country, because in the peace of this Nigeria is your own peace. If Nigeria is in shambles, you're going to be affected, but if Nigeria is peaceful and is progressing, you're going to be affected even much more. So please stay tuned. Now, let us continue with the video. These Europeans and our brothers, people from the West African coast, majorly people from the ECOWAS nation. ECOWAS stands for Economic Council of West African States. A lot of people that came to Nigeria are from ECOWAS, but we have a good number from the European continent, and some from America, some from Asia, and other parts of the world. These people have left their country and have decided to call Nigeria home. If you're in Nigeria like I'm in Nigeria, you would think that nobody is coming to this country. You would think that Nigerians are just running 440 marathon race out of this country. But I have some statistics here that I would like to share with you. About 1.5 million Nigerians are living in other countries other than Nigeria. That's a huge number. 1.5 million. If I'm being honest with myself, that feels small, because I think it was in the year 2020 and last year 2021, there was a lot of brain drain Doctors were rushing out, nurses were rushing out, lawyers were rushing out, a lot of professionals in the country, they were rushing out. And I think destination was Middle East. I was hearing, I can't remember the country, but I think the Middle Eastern region was the hot spot. People were just trooping out. And to find out that it's just about 1.5 million Nigerians that are living outside Nigeria, that's good news. But what will interest you even more is that about 1.3 million non-Nigerians are living in Nigeria. 1.3 million non-Nigerians are living in Nigeria. Now, I'm not saying this to imply that everybody that left Nigeria left for greedy reasons or left out of anger and out of animosity. That's not true. As we are going to go ahead in the video, we're going to see that the Nigerians in diaspora have been remitting a huge sum of money in order to build back this country. So I'm not saying that everyone in this country is living out of anger and hate. No, that's not true. But a good number are running away. They are running away. They are not visiting. They are not living. They're not going for professional course or maybe trying to get their masters. They are leaving the country. They are like done with it. But this same country you're running away from, other people are seeing light in it. Like I said earlier, a number of well-meaning Nigerians who are living outside Nigeria, living in the shores of maybe Europe or Asia or America, a good number of Nigerians have been sending money back home. So there is, I think, there is this account the Central Bank of Nigeria set up in order to receive the remittance that Nigerian diasporas are, making in order to build this country to what it ought to be. And I was really shocked by the amount that was remitted. I think last year. I'm not really sure about that, but I'm not really sure of the year, if it's last year or this year. But about 5.16 billion dollars. I repeat, $5.16 billion have been remitted by Nigerians living abroad back to Nigeria in order for this country to be built up. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, yes, they can waste that money. A whole $5 billion, where's the money? Where is the this, where is the that? I'm going to make a video explaining why things are the way they are and why you hear this Abacha loot has been collected. And like a friend asked me 2 days ago, where is the money? And this money was has been donated by maybe USAID or USA or maybe COVID palliative, and they say, where is the money? So a video is coming up very soon, maybe next week, and I'm going to explain where these monies are so that we will understand where it is, and we will now know how to work with the country from there. But these well-meaning Nigerians who are living outside the shores of Africa, have been remitting money. Why? Because many of them are planning to come back. Europe and America is no longer so friendly as it used to be. And I don't mean friendly toward the black community. I mean environmentally friendly in general. There's been a lot of natural disasters. There's been there've been flood, there've been earthquake, there've been fires. Now, culturally in Europe right now, the LGBTQ community, the gay, the lesbians, the drag community, transgender community, and even pedophile community now, they are all seeking attention, and the place is becoming so toxic and so difficult to live in. So a lot of Africans are so happy that they have a base back home. It's not just in Nigeria, so they are sending money and they are sending support to build a base for them, so that by the time they jackpot back here, they will be able to have an environment that is not so different from where they came from, so they can continue moving on. And it's also to tell you, 8 of the top 10 CEOs in Nigeria, 8 of the top 10 CEOs in Nigeria are non-Nigerians. And these people are making a chunk of their money from this country. So please, what's the aim of all these things I'm saying now? It's just to make you see that there are good things happening. Because you're not seeing does not mean it's not happening. And many of us have been spoon-fed by the media, and bad news is like a drug. It's like hard drug. Everyone that takes hard drug knows that hard drug is bad, but then it's addictive. Now, because the media knows that Everybody wants to hear bad news. There are bad news trends and negative news trends, and it flies on social media. So they keep making this news based on demand. You know the demand and supply chain now. They hire the demand, the more they supply. Now the people demanding these things determine what the buyers, the sellers, or the service providers will make. So let's say I want maybe, what do I want? Oh my god, I don't even know a good example to this right now. But the point is, since Nigerians wants to hear a lot of bad news and negative news and want to be angry, the media is feeding us with what we want so that we can continue watching them. So the guy that takes hard drugs know that it's bad, but it's addictive. So he keeps taking it and he keeps feeling bad and keeps taking it. So we keep taking this bad news and keep feeling bad and keep taking the bad news and keep feeling bad. But today I've come with solution. Good news will purge you. Okay. I hope you get my point. My point is, bad news is addictive. And if you're hearing this for the first time, please let this word sink in and just make a good analysis and see how many times you're actually happy when good things happen around you, especially when it's not benefiting you directly. So this is what we're going to end for this video. Talking about the our new brethren in our country, people who just joined us from abroad, from the ECOWAS community, from Asia, from Europe, from America. We welcome to this country. We love you, and we are happy to have you here. And we hope that you would put effort in making this place a more friendly environment for other people who seek to come here, to come down here. So please, if you have watched up to this point, it means that you have received value from this video. I'd like you to like the video. I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, and I'd like you to share. If you're not yet bold enough to share the video, maybe because it may not get the response you need, I would like you to think on these things that have been said and to adjust where necessary. Thank you very much. I still remain a Dikano Boats, coming to you live from Ikorobasi. Goodbye. See you next time.